energy. Depression is a bitch that won't stop texting me.
Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to do another get this, not that. I have a whole thing here. I did last night have kind of an idea of, because so many collections are coming out and things like that, of going inside of those collections and telling you which palette I would get over the other four, or how many ever they have released. Like which one I believe is the best out of that collection. And I'll continue to add those types of things to this series as we go. But before we do that, I actually have a small Shopmissa haul that I actually wanted to share with you guys. It's not going to take long. I'm only waiting on one more, and I believe that that's going to be actually probably a giveaway thing that I'm going to do somewhere else or in some different fashion. But it is, you guys are like, what? I'm so excited about it. But let me show you what I grabbed recently, and then we'll move on to what you should get over something else. Alright, so I went ahead and grabbed 5 more of the AOA Pro nails. Maybe for the glue, but also because the nails aren't that bad. So I got the black stilettos because they actually fit my nails. I got the French manicure. Oh, I can make the stickers stuck on it. The French manicure stiletto set. And of course I got them for the glue. This beautiful set that it's like mauve or beige and then glitter, but it's more of a rounded nail. So I really like that, and it's shorter. And then these black and white, kind of like heart. The white ones have hearts on them, and they're stilettos. And then I got this mauve set that has rhinestones and different colored mauves, and it's more of a stiletto set. So I cannot wait to try those out. They're $5 a pop. They ain't joking with that though. I also grabbed this, which I saw, come back down. I saw is already sold out. This is from Cala, the Complexion Trio. But since it says that it's sold out, and they didn't just take it off the website, I'm pretty sure that they will be bringing it back. It's a whole big ass box for something this small, but look at that. There's 3 things I'm seeing here. A brush, a sponge, and then a very small brush. It's like 3 in 1, right? It's a Complexion Trio. A contour brush, a blending sponge, and an angled brow brush. We might have to try this in a video. That's cool. And then I picked up 2 sets of lashes. 2 from the AOA Pro line because I don't have any. And I wanted these again. Artemis and Eos. 2 of my favorites. They are so beautiful. I had to have them back, so I grabbed those. And then I grabbed 2 Cala ones, because Cala came out with a bunch as well. I already don't like them. Like, I already can tell from this one here. I'm going to try them. It says it's 100% human hair. Does not look like it, okay? Taking it from someone who has chopped her doll's hair off and eyelashes and stuff. I don't think that's real hair, man. I think you might have to go back and take another look on that one. And then lastly, another reason why I wanted to do this is because we will be talking about the other ones. I picked up all 4 of the 3-panned Cherry Blossom palettes. What I'm not, like, why are they making so many in this collection, first of all? And then on top of it, with the collection, why does every single one they come out with, why are they all have the same shades? I guess they're trying to make it so you can grab what exactly you want, but I mean, this just makes it very difficult in my eyes, to be honest. And then lastly, I just picked up this necklace. It's just a bar necklace. It has a little rhinestone bar right there. I thought it would be something cute and dainty to wear if I'm wearing silver. So I got that. So that is everything that I got so far. Cannot wait to share what's next with you guys. But let's go ahead and get into this video of what you should get over something else, in my opinion, on Shopmissa. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the Paw Paw Quads. Now, I only have 3 because I try to limit. I really, really try to limit down to keeping one out of a collection because I'm constantly buying, you know, so I review them, I do what I need to do with them, and then I pick the one that I'm using the most, the one that I'm really gravitating towards, and I keep that one. And then I pass on the rest. I just do not have the room for anything else. And I have so many people around me that are in such need of makeup that it makes me feel good to be able to pass it on. But with the Paw Paws, I had to keep 3 because I liked them that much. But even out of these 3, the one that I touch the most, the one that I'm like, I'm gonna have to purchase this again, and I did. Well, I'm gonna have to do it a 3rd time. The first time it broke because I dropped it, and I loved it so much I had to buy it again, and it's this one. And this already is about to hit pan. I used it today too. I use it every day. It's the perfect setting your concealer or primer or anything on your eyelid down. It is beautiful. It gives you a coverage with very silky smooth texture to work with, so you can blend things out so well on top of it. And I really love it. And then this also gives you transition and a really beautiful eyebrow highlight, an inner corner highlight, and then a bronze brown that is beyond a great formula. So I mean, I'm just always touching this. I always use it in some capacity. Like today was for setting my eyes and for my eyebrow highlight. So that I would get Vendella. It's called Vendella, if I didn't already say that, over any of the other Paw Paw ones, because they all are kind of similar. Now, let's talk about the 9-pan Cherry Blossom ones, okay? Out of these, and I will have to, I'm not yet, because like I said, I just got the 3-pan ones. They're not done releasing things for this collection, obviously, so I don't want to get rid of anything yet. But when it comes to these, I've tried every single one so much, and you would think that I might gravitate towards this one in Hirosaki a little bit more, because this is the only one out of the collection so far that has been any type of different color than warm orange and browns. But no, I don't like this one that much. The formula is it kind of made me mad because it was so different. I was hoping it would be really great. The one that I actually would recommend is this one right here called Sakura Season, if I'm saying that correctly, because all of these shades are so good. It's dependable. It has a mix of all the palettes in one. And sadly, yeah, it's not colorful, but it gives you everything you need. So definitely Sakura Season over any of the other 9 palettes if I had to choose. Now, for highlighters, we can go on and on and on with brands. Right now, I want to stick to AOA. For AOA highlighters for powder and stuff like that, I have here the AOA Perfect ones, which we all know that we love the perfect face powder, we love the perfect bronzers, we love the perfect blushes. This line is amazing, and this is a good highlighter. But then we have these, which are baked. These are also from AOA. I only use them dry because it'd be too much to use them wet. I would pick getting these over getting this. They don't offer a lot of color ranges in this one, sadly, so far. They do in these. They have all sorts of blushes, eyeshadows, highlighters in this line. But the highlighters, Allure and Blissful. Blissful is my favorite. This is Blissful. This is by far, as you can see, I've almost worn off the writing on it. This is my most used, most loved one. It's so good. But Allure has an iciness to it that I'm like, oh, love it. So I would definitely grab the Halo highlighters over the Perfect ones. And I was thinking about items that mix, that have bronzer and highlighter together. So I came up with the LA Colors Highlight Contour, and then the Malibu Glitz, the rose things. I told you guys before, they come out all the time. When I started my channel almost a decade ago. It's probably been over a decade by now with Shopmissa, and I remember hauling these. And that was that long ago. This is a bronzer mixed in with a highlighter, and it's good. It's not bad, but it's not as good as this bronzer and this highlighter. You can't beat it. I've already bought backups of this. So I wouldn't get the things that mix it to where you have no choice. I would not do that over getting something like this that you can choose what you want to do instead of being forced. Because sometimes you don't want a highlighting bronzer. Sometimes you want to choose. Now I was also taking a look at Amuse's palettes, their little palettes they've come up with. I have 2 or 3, but there's 2 in this one. We have the Amuse Love x4 palette, which is its own thing. It's magnetic, comes with a mirror, and then it comes with these shades. They swatch horrible, but they perform great. They're not bad at all. It's just they do take some messing around with. I would choose these small, tiny little palettes that are so slim over this any day. Any day. I actually might pass the Love x4 on, honestly, because these shadows are professional grade. Like, they are so soft. You have to watch it. They're so soft, so blendable. I'm actually a little afraid of that black. I'm not going to kid you, because the formulation is so creamy. It's so easy to work with these, and it will shock you. The quality will shock you. So I definitely would pick up these instead of grabbing something that your eyes might gravitate towards a little bit more. They can be sneaky that way. For mascaras here, I have the AOA against AOA. AOA Tall Lash versus AOA Length. Now, this is like their neon collection. I got all of them. Didn't care for any of them except for this one. This is the only one that I could stand. These I love to death. So, I would tell you to kind of just nix this neon collection because I didn't really like any of them, and go more with these AOA Tall Lashes that were obviously thought through a lot more with packaging, design, and usage and formula. So I would definitely go with these over these, for sure. Alright, and then I have one out of all 4 of some of the collections they've come out with. The first one, let's talk about the Flower Child collection. Out of all of them, first off, don't get the green one. It'll ruin your life, and it'll ruin your makeup. But if you were to get one, get the blue one. The one in bird watching. Yes, bird watching. I actually put this into a giveaway before because it's so good. And you can tell that I use it a lot. If I need a blue, this is where I go. This is a very good palette. So this is the one that I would recommend to get if you do any kind of color out of this line, because the other ones are just... And then out of the Orbit line, oh my gosh, the Orbits. This is the one that I decided to keep. I love the most. And Peony? No, Mars. Okay. I love Peony too. All the Orbits ones I actually like and recommend getting any of them, whichever one calls to you, because they're so good. I just had to keep one and move it along, and this is the one that called to me the most, of course. So this is the one I would recommend. And then out of the Fairy Garden line, which I was not that impressed with any of those, to be honest. I mean, good, but not that good. And the one that I ended up keeping was in Peony. This is why I thought Peony. So I ended up keeping Peony. Which they all look the same. When I sit there at night and I'm like, this is why I pass them on, because I have too much of the same. But out of the Sunday afternoon 4 ones, I kept the one that was the most unique, because these are all really good too. I like them. They remind me of the e.l.f. ones. This one in Depresso. I think I might have kept that if I just knew the name. Depresso. But it's got a pressed glitter, which I actually would use on my inner corner, you know, or like Halloween makeup. And the mattes are very like slick and creamy and silky is what I'm trying to say. And then this is such a beautiful, beautiful like shimmer shade, shimmer bronzy shade. This whole palette. It doesn't make sense to me that they just plopped that one in there, but I'm good to go with it, and I love the uniqueness of it, because that's something they need to, when they're at the table sitting, making up new lines and things, they need to do something a little bit different. There's just too much warm, too much orange, and too much bronze, and that's coming from someone who is 100% a warm tone girl. So if I'm saying it, it's a problem. So that is everything that I wanted to share with you guys. I will leave everything that I hauled listed down below, and then I will leave everything that I choose over something else listed down below for you guys so you can take a look. I really do recommend those highly out of all of the other ones. It's just everything that I use the most, and of course I'll keep you guys updated on the things that I hauled that I need to, like this sucker. This is cool. Let's see if it's worth the weight of having it to be restocked. But I can already tell you, don't waste your time on the Cala lashes. They look like shit. I'll tell you that right now. You'll see them in a bad Shopmissa. But I will leave everything listed down below along with my details. Thank you so much for watching. And I, of course, will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.